Hi Cancer, I hope that everybody's doing well. Before we get into the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. It looks like you're either communicating with somebody about how they may have disappointed you in some way, or you're setting boundaries to protect yourself, to not be disappointed, or to not do something that you're like, you know what, I'm gonna end up regretting this. Something about that. It looks like you're trying to be proactive with something. I am hearing Pisces. Seeing like spirit and your guides get connected on the phone here, and they're like, Cancer, you have to move away from this situation. It's not going to help you. Time to move on. Seeing spirit like help you get onto the boat here so we can move on. So you don't have to be feeling like this anymore. Why stick around within something that lacks a sense of fulfillment that you could find elsewhere? Something is just not for you, it seems. You don't feel connected to it like you know you could feel connected to something. This is about finding your peace and finding more emotional fulfillment than whatever you're getting from the situation that you'd been in. This is about you showing up for yourself. This is about you taking care of yourself. Don't fight yourself on it. Seems like this is about like really prioritizing you and your emotional truth and what it is that you want. Like even if you feel resistance, and it seems like the place you're going to get the most resistance, it's not from the people around you, it's from inside. But this isn't something to fear, it's something to walk into. There's an acknowledgement that something is going to be bumpy. It seems like if you make a particular choice, there may be some like backlash. But as I said before, as much as there may be like conflict with other people or another person, or like somebody not seeing why you're doing what you're doing or whatever, the place where you experience like the most intense conflict is internal. And I'm seeing that you're making progress with this as well. And maybe it's also something that you're seeing too. You're like, the strongest resistance that I face is my own resistance. And as I move through this, I see the abundance that I create because I'm not holding myself back. I see you as well, Cancer, in a place where you're very well aware of what the guidance is. You're very well aware of what your intuition is telling you, of what your guides are telling you, of what spirit is telling you. But it may be something that you still feel a bit, like overwhelmed or distraught about. Maybe something that you feel like you can't stop thinking about it. You feel very worried about it. More than anything, it seems like it's also about accepting the fact that, like, something is not working out, something is not for you, something's not resonating with you. So this is also about acceptance, too. It seems like once this is accepted, you're going to have a much easier time moving away from something. It just may be a bit to process right now. Because I'm seeing it be like here, popping up as your intuition being like, this is what's going on, this is what we're feeling, and it's like you're receiving that. Like I'm seeing you be like very open to the vision, open to the signals, all of that. But you may also be in a place where you're like, that's not what I want to hear right now. Because it means a change and a move and a choice. Especially as one that enjoys to like kind of like settle down, hunker down, and like be in that familiar space. Like this may feel very uncomfortable because a transition is necessary. Because a transition is necessary. As I said before, I'm seeing like the fear and the anxiety or whatever this is that you're experiencing that doesn't feel particularly peaceful mentally, emotionally. It's this desire to kind of resist in a way, like the change that is coming. A lot of resistance, but you're going to feel much better if you just move with the way instead of against it. Move with the flow of things. Really assuming water form. I am hearing recalibrate with the Four of Swords. Looks like there's something that you're piecing together. You are strong enough. When you come out, when you're going through this process, I'm seeing it's going to be a very significant moment when you come out on the other side of this, because you're going to be like, I can't believe how resilient I am. I can't believe I got through this. And right now it's about telling yourself that you have the strength to move through this process, even if it feels very like scary or intimidating, and whatever it is that you're experiencing. Like, can't stop thinking about it. It's keeping you up at night. All of that is going to change. This is a situation that even like fortifies you. Having the strength to do what needs to be done. I was seeing the Emperor in the pre-shuffle too. We have Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aries here. If you tell yourself that you're strong enough and you are believing this and you are getting like disciplined and doing what needs to be done, if you are like assuming the changes and evolving, and like rather than resisting the direction that you're being moved into, to like move with the flow of it, you're going to come out in a place where you feel very much like you've developed this part of yourself that maybe didn't have a chance to like show up and show out before. And now it's having that opportunity. This is also something that really, it seems like it changes the way that you see yourself. And it seems as well like you recognize yourself and your power in a way that you had not seen before. Or like you had not maybe recognized before. Because it's been in there. It just, this feels like a very significant moment of something being exercised in you, seeing that you possess something within you that maybe you didn't like realize that you had before. So Spirit's telling you, listen to what you're feeling, listen to what you're experiencing, listen to what your intuition is telling you. If you follow your intuition, it's going to lead you into calm waters, away from you feeling distraught in any way. It's going to help you, it's going to help bring peace to whatever this is that's been like even consuming you in a way that you felt very worried about. This does entail a move, a change, a transition, but you are doing this for you out of like even emotional, energetic necessity. So move with the change rather than against it, and tell yourself that you are strong enough. You will make progress, and even more so, the more strategic you are, the more abundant you will be. It's about also making decisions connected with long term rather than short term. That's also going to benefit you as well here, too. Thinking about the long game rather than just immediacy. For those of you that, wherever it is that you get your support from, whether this be like friends or your spirit guides or just whatever it is, a group of people, a community, family, it seems like these people around you may help like push you, may help push you or encourage you or like instill a sense of confidence within you. So it's also about being in places where you feel supported, where you feel uplifted, where you feel empowered. I'm seeing that also be important here, the sense of support. For some of you, there's a new job or a new business venture that you're going to be moving in the direction of. This can also be a relationship too. Something you're thinking about, something maybe you're also keeping to yourself right now. You may not have told anyone about this, but it's something you've been thinking about. It's like a career move or a project that you want to be working on. And it seems like you've been reflecting on this, but you may not have shared this with anyone. And if you have, it would be like someone or people that are extremely close to you. It can be a relationship with a person as well. Looks like something that you're considering. For some of you, there's somebody from the past coming through, wanting to like reconnect with you. The way that they see you, I'm seeing this person be extremely, extremely, extremely attracted to you and the vibe that you give off. I'm looking at an emphasis of Virgo here. This person wants to reconnect with you. And it looks like they want to start a relationship with you, but they may not have told you that. When it comes to responding to this situation, whether it be like a work situation or a relationship situation, you will find victory here in asking yourself, like, how am I responding to that? How do I feel to that? Like, before I actually like utter any words verbally, what is my like physical and emotional response that I'm feeling? Do I feel like excited about that, or is it not resonating with me? And really asking yourself this, because this is how you create the type of happiness that you want to create, by moving towards things that bring you a sense of happiness rather than something that you just feel so about. Yeah, if somebody comes through and they don't appeal to you, don't feel like you need to connect or reconnect with them. Focus on your stability and the things that bring you a sense of joy and happiness. Especially how to create that for yourself. For some of you, I am seeing, like, as much as this can be a relationship, there's definitely a focus on, like, career and the type of career and, like, projects and whatnot that you would want to be working on that do genuinely bring you a sense of fulfillment and happiness. And it seems like this is also going to help you, like, in making this choice and figuring out, what you want to offer yourself as far as options and ventures and directions. It's going to help you figure out like where you may have been possibly not showing up for yourself, or where you may have been like talking yourself out of something that you wanted to pursue because of like self-doubt and stuff like that. It's like checking in and seeing where there were things that you were holding yourself back from because like maybe you weren't believing in yourself or telling yourself like, hey, I can't do that, or I'm not like good enough or smart enough or whatever it is. It's kind of like finding this antidote to the self-doubt. I'm also hearing berating. I'm looking at Mercury and Virgo here. Unless something is meeting your standards, why are we considering it? be fair to yourself. And if something does not meet your standards, whether this be like how somebody's treating you or how you're being compensated or how emotionally you're exchanging with something, whatever it is, make sure that these things are allowing you, the things that you're participating in and accepting, make sure that they allow you to feel valued in the way that you want to feel valued. There's a big emphasis on that. So if something comes around and it is not empowering you or you do not feel valued, it's about moving away from these things or not participating in them or dismissing them. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.